Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rick with Stumpt, and I'm back today playing Civ 5. And let's take a look at our tech tree, because today we're moving out of the medieval era and we're in the Renaissance era. So what are we going to research? Well, we've still got one tech left, technically in the medieval era, which will allow us to get gunpowder. But you know what? I don't need gunpowder, really. We have plenty of troops. I'm not afraid that we're going to get invaded. So what are we going to research instead? Kind of want to go... actually, let's go architecture, okay? Going to rush architecture. As you can see, we're going to need to research acoustics and banking first. But architecture will allow us to build quite a few wonders. And since we're so big on wonders, I figure, what the heck? And I also get to adopt a new policy. Rationalism has opened up for us finally, which is the science policy. And I really want to do rationalism, but I'm going to finish off patronage first. And we can do scholasticism, which gives us all city-states which our allies provide a science boost equal to 25% of what they produce for themselves. So actually, speaking of science, this is a pretty good science policy. And who is allied with us currently? We've got 2 allies, but then we've got a couple who are pretty close to being allied. Bucharest is actually allied with France, and Sedan is now allied with Polynesia. I don't like that at all. I only need 12 influence in order to surpass Polynesia, so we're just going to go ahead and buy that influence by giving a gift. And bam, now we're allied. How you like that? And we need 38 influence in order to surpass France to become an ally. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. Now, they're probably not going to like that, but tough. I say tough. Deal with it. And finally, we've got a crossbowman who needs to go over there, and we are still spreading our religious love around to these city-states. Sedan's about to get some religion. See, this is what I was talking about. Kamehameha is like, it's come to my attention, you're getting friendly with these guys, and I'm sorry to cause a divide between us, but deal with it. And Napoleon as well. I've noticed your relationship with Bucharest. While that's nice, it would be best if you leave their protection to us. I'd hate for either of us to step on toes. I'm like, sorry, dude. Deal with it. France is now an ally of Bucharest. So... basically, speaking of great writers, one was just born. So even though we paid Bucharest to become allied, France just went ahead and paid them again. So I could just keep, raising the stakes, but I'll hold off just for a minute. There we go. Sedan, you get some religion, and now we've got Bassa, who I'm going to actually use to create a great work.
The disease of...
Oh, and we have a spy, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and re-up that deal. So the spy here, I'm going to... Come on! Things are happening too fast. We've researched acoustics. There we go. I'm going to move my spy, Shanks, into France. I'm going to put you right into their capital. Bam. You're going to move to Paris, buddy. There we go. Keep an eye on those guys. See what he's up to. All right, now we're going to move you down to Bucharest. And what is this worker going to do now? I think we're finally going to take advantage of that die. Lastly, we've got a fella here who's going to go mine some iron and move on to the next turn. See that? New unit from Sedan. That's right. I don't want Kamehameha getting those free units. And Sophia seeks a great general. Well, I'm not going to get a great general anytime soon, because those are kind of generated when you go to war. But I did get a great merchant, which is great. All of these great things are happening. And we're going to spread some religious love to Bucharest here. There you go, buddy. Have some Buddhism. And I'm going to just fortify you. Pretty soon, our entire, land is going to be covered in military units. Which is fine, I guess, That will just make us uninvadable. Or at least very difficult to invade. Can't steal from France because we've surpassed them technologically. Speaking of which, we've surpassed everybody technologically, and actually France is in last place when it comes to tech, which is kind of surprising a little bit. And we're currently third in soldiers too, which is also a good thing. You never want to be last when it comes to soldiers.
Happiness.
We've discovered banking, and we've got a great prophet. And a great merchant. Man, this is the episode of great people. We've got a great writer, a great merchant, holy crap, a great artist, and a great prophet. I cannot believe it. And we still haven't even built the leaning tower of Pisa? No, the leaning tower of Pisa, which is going to give us a great person boost as well. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a great work. There we go. He just made a nice, great painting, which is, cool, Henry Rousseau. Yeah, I learned about this guy. Tiger in the tropical storm, surprised. And our great prophet is going to actually upgrade our religion. There we go. Buddhism just stepped into the 13th century there. All right, we've finished our market in Mumbai. So what are we going to build now? We're going to build... I'm not ready to build wonders with Mumbai yet, you know? You know what we could do? Actually, we could build some trade ships here. We have 4 empty trade slots, and I can build cargo ships here and start sending them around the world. But first, let's enhance our religion. So second follower belief is going to be, let's see, shrines and temples provide +1 food. I feel like our food's fine. Culture, though. Culture would be nice. Temples provide +2 culture in cities with 5 followers. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And an enhancer belief is going to be, let's see, profits 25% stronger and earned with 25% less faith. Religion spreads to cities 30% farther away. Let's see, gain 50 faith each time a great person is expended. Well, at the rate that we've been expending great people, that one maybe wouldn't be too bad. Oh, but religion spreads to friendly city-states at double the rate. That's even better. That's going to really just secure our spot with these guys. Oh, and finally we meet a new Civ. We meet Queen Dido. Speaking of new Civs, I need to go send like a caravel or something around the world because we still haven't discovered this other continent. Dido wants to do a trade. You know, how about instead of giving me this stuff, okay, you give me one of your silk. Awesome. And what do you want from me, Pedro? You want copper in exchange for, you want to give me iron and gold? That's not such a good deal, dude. I'm going to refuse. I'm sorry. Take that deal and shove it. It's come to my attention that you're getting a little friendly with Bucharest. In case you weren't aware, they're within my sphere of influence, and I'd prefer if you'd stay out of it. You know what? I'm just going to start, I'm going to start prodding you. I'm going to say get over it. Because I ain't afraid of you. I ain't scared. I'm going to spread my religion to Bratislava, and I'm going to send you to Sudan on a trade mission. And I'm going to mine some iron. And lastly, I'm going to move you over here. Yep, this corner is getting very crowded. Let's see. What are we going to build? We're going to build a caravel, like I said. Oh, wait. Can I not build caravels yet? We're going to build a gallus. How about that? Oh, and he wants a research agreement. Yes, this is fine. I'll do a research agreement with you. I'm not going to give you open borders, though. How about I give you 10 gold? Huh? This is where we start to haggle. How about I give you... here. I don't want to give you gold per turn. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give you a fresh 100. How about that? Cool. He likes that deal. I don't like to do gold per turn. Hey, look at that. Leaning Tower of Pisa has been created. Whoa! A barbarian stole our citizen. Ah, look at that. Barbarians sprung up in the north. Just like in Game of Thrones. So, bam. We're going to go get that guy back. Don't worry. We're coming to rescue you, you poor little worker. And I get to choose a free great person now. So who is it going to be? A great scientist, artist, engineer, general, admiral, writer, or musician. I'm going to go great engineer, which will allow us to rush a wonder. And I'm going to go ahead and pick, let's see, which wonder are we going to get next? I can do the Sistine Chapel, which is going to give us plus 25 culture in all cities, and we're producing pretty good culture, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then I will pop this great engineer, which is going to hurry production. There you can see. Now it's only going to cost us a single turn in order to get that. Bam. Sistine Chapel is done. People like the shiny things the most is me. And there we go. I get another policy. So we're going to go with, let's see, plus 2 gold for trade routes, or are we going to go cultural diplomacy, quality of resources gifted by city-states increases by 100%. Happiness from them. We'll go with the plus 2 gold. And get over here. Get over here with my worker. You stupid, stupid barbarians. So we've met Sweden. Goodbye, Sweden. We've met China. Okay, and the World Congress has been founded. So let's go ahead and take a look at that World Congress here in a moment. There we go. And I get to propose something in the World Congress. I have 3 delegates, whereas you can see that Alexander, who's the head of the council, only has 2. So I have the most influence at the moment. So what are we going to choose? I always like going World's Fair. Nobody's going to vote against the World's Fair. Everybody loves it. And at this rate, my production is just so out of control that I stand a good chance of winning the World's Fair. So I'm going to go ahead and do the World's Fair. So Dido wants to be friendly with us. I don't want to be friends with you. No, I'm sorry. Because you're a warmonger, and by being friends with you, I have a feeling that I'm going to piss a lot of people off. Carthage stole printing press. What? So basically Dido was like, hey, let's be friends, and then she just stole printing press from me. All right, I'm going to scold you. Are you... I demand that you stop spying. I mean, she's like, okay, as you request. Oh, man, that is not cool. That is not cool, Dido. She's playing dirty, guys. She is playing dirty in this game. If I was to go to war with anybody, it's probably going to be her, actually. Dido. Oh, and Kamehameha is going to war with Gustavus Adolphus. Oh, my God. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go to war with him. Very interesting what's happening.
Wherever we look, the work of the chemist.
Chemistry has been researched, and we get a free great person, which is a great scientist. Great scientist. We're going to go ahead and build an academy right above the last academy that we built, all right? Yeah, there you go. Just start working your way up north. And let's see. Who needs religion now? Sidon has Buddhism. Ormus has Buddhism. Bucharest has Buddhism. Orleans doesn't have Buddhism. Salvador has Catholicism. We're just going to go south. We're going to start spreading it to Kamehameha. Oh, look at that. We've got a musketman. Bam. Musketman. You're going to just post up right there. And I'm going to go over here and start making some more lumber mills. Meanwhile, we need to choose a tech, and we have 1, 2, 3 techs left in the Renaissance. So we're going to go with, yes, economics it is. China has many rare and valuable goods. Let us make a deal. Sure. She wants to give me an embassy and all of this stuff for some copper. Yeah, fine, I'll take it. If it means that we'll be friends. And you want to renew your deal with me for copper. Man, I am the copper exporter of the world at this point. Dido is a threat to the stability of the world. Why are you guarded from me, man? I don't understand why you're guarded. Interesting. Yeah, should we go to war with Dido is the question. You know what? I'm going to say give me 10 turns to prepare, okay? That's good to hear. Maybe I'll just go to war as a show of solidarity, but I won't actually fight because Dido's kind of far away. And I don't think that this war is going to affect us in any way. And we've discovered Panama City. Panama City, where are you? Where are you at, Panama? Let's see. Panama, there we go. Ah, Panama's over here. I see. Look at Dido. You can see on the map, Dido has a huge hold on that continent. So if we go to war, we can actually send our ships west, which we can just do a attack all along the coast here. All of her cities seem to be coastal. And if I start building up a navy now, I could spring a trap on her that will make her head spin. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start, and look at that, we've got a conquistador. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll build up our navy, send it over there. I mean, we're creating 77 gold per turn, which is ludicrous. We may as well send our ships over there, start taking over the new world. Honolulu, looks like you can use Buddhism. There we go. I've got 402 gold and 30 influence from that trade mission there. Just strengthening my relationship with Sudan, ensuring that he, keeps giving us units, like the new unit that we just got. Let our lands never overflow with the free units of Sudan. There we go. We're going to spread our religion to you, Honolulu. And we're going to choose a production now. Okay, now it's time to start building up our... finally using the iron that we have. We have 52 iron. That's crazy. Finally start using some of that and building our navy. And let's start using our gold too, all right? I'm going to start purchasing some units. There we go. And I'm going to promote a unit. There we go. I'm going to give you Shock 1, which is absolutely shocking. And part of me wants to set up right here just so I can have a canal city. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy a settler, and we're going to build a canal city. Time for war against Dido. Let's do it. Dido. War were declared. Who declared war on us? Which city-states? Panama City and Milan? Whatever. I don't care. That's fine. I'm no longer allied with Hanoi. Why not? Here you go. Sorry I let our relationship deteriorate, Hanoi. And... okay, go down to Samoa. There we go. Spread some love to Samoa. Great. And my frigate is going to now enter the waters. There we go. So start building them up right there. And you need to go over there, my friend. Settler. All right. Time to build our canal city. Porcelain Tower's been built. I can adopt a policy, which is the first in rationalism. So we're going to go ahead and do +2 science for every specialist. Bam. Increasing our science output, which is great. Catholicism just spread to Nuku-Hiva, which I'm not going to tolerate. I'm going to save you from the scourge of Catholicism. And I'm going to build a frigate over here. Now, I can't get the frigate to the western sea yet, but once I build this canal city, I will be able to. Or at least that's the plan. So here we go. Let me purge you of the Catholic threat. All right. And send you right there. Bam. Ah, and we've got another great scientist. Hello. You know what? I'm just going to pop you. Bam. And in so doing, we have entered the industrial era, everybody. Holy moly. Which means that it's an end of this episode. And let's just take a look at our tree here. We've entered the industrial area. It's an area. The era. We need to still research metallurgy. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys one bonus turn to finish that out. And here's what we're going to research next time. I like biology because that's going to reveal oil, which is really going to give us, we're going to send us to the future, actually, I mean, up till now, it's been like steam era. And the oil, though, a pollutant, is going to be a good thing. There we go. That was our
Never was a
one
good
bonus
night.
turn, guys. So with that, I'm going to just send our unit south a little bit. I'm going to just build a farm here, and I'm going to set up our last city here, our canal city, and call it an end to this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'm glad that I built this city because it's given us a little bit of extra area for our soldiers to march into. Anyhow, I really hope you guys are enjoying this Civ series still. I mean, things are starting to heat up. We are now at war with Dido, which means that we can sail across the sea and actually start to heat things up. Will I take over the new world? We'll find out next episode. If you guys are enjoying this, be sure to give it a like, favorite, share, and subscribe, guys. I've been Rick with Stumpt, and I'll see you next time.